Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao canal Gasores e vamos aí continuar, né, nossa aventura por GreedFall. No primeiro vídeo aí a gente montou, né, a nossa personagem, fez um tutorial aí básico, né, dos comandos, onde a gente tomou um sarrafo. Também descobrimos, né, que a mãe aí da nossa protagonista tá doente e a gente vai para essa ilha para talvez tentar, né, descobrir a cura, não sei. E agora a gente vai, ficamos sabendo aqui que tem um cara se passando por alquimista. E a gente vai tentar encontrar ele aí para tirar aquela satisfação marota. Tá, a gente tem outras missões aqui, ó. O charlatão está por aqui. Mas antes, como a gente está de frente aqui, vamos tentar fazer, galera, o máximo possível das coisas que tem para fazer na cidade antes da gente zarpar para a ilha, tá?
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teofredi on the
Eu
hour.
não sei se dá pra passar
Ah,
esses diálogos.
yes.
Será que
I
dá?
did
Ah, eu posso
indeed hear
pular, né?
talk
Com
that you
B.
had both received
Mas aí eu
callings
acho que eu
of
não
greater
pulo,
stature.
tipo...
Allow me to congratulate you.
Eu acho que eu pulo
Were
o
you
diálogo
not
inteiro, não
named
vou pulando
legate of the
parte por parte.
congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Tá, vamos
I
embora.
must be going.
Ficar perdendo
Farewell,
tempo
Excellency.
com vários diálogos não,
May the
galera.
light
Vamos
guide
fazer
you,
só o
de
diálogo
Sade.
só principal. Pegar as missões e certa fora. Tem alguma coisa na outra? Ah, não tem. Eu não posso ir pra cima, né? Beleza. Tá aqui a missão. Pra cá é a missão principal. Pra cá, né? Apresentar-se ao Capitão Vasco. Nossa, não tinha outro nome pra botar nesse capitão, não? Tinha que ser Vasco? Cruz, credo. por que que essa mulher tá esfregando a parede? Você tá tirando o que daí, tio? Não tem diálogo com essa mulher, não? Bom, não tem diálogo nas varras afora. Uma pizza. Tá, armazém. Armazéns. Então deixa eu ver o que que eu vou. Cara, tem muita coisa ainda pra explorar. Ah, não sei se vai dar pra fazer isso tudo, não. Nossa, mal comecei a jogar, já tô com preguiça. Tá, vamos vir pra cá. Praça, né? Aí eu viro pra cá. Pra cá mesmo, né? Aqui. Tá, aqui é só um armazém normal, né? Não tem nada de diferente. Tá, então aqui também é outro armazém. Eu não vou perder tempo. Deixa eu ver. Aqui é mercador. Tá, vamos vir pra cá.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Opportunity. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
Mentiroso.
And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Então, beleza, vamos falar com esse João loucão aqui.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Tá, vamos pedir uma demonstração.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Cadê a carroça desse miserável? Ô, tia, você não pula não, tia? Que isso, tia? Tem que pular, tia. Tá. A carroça dele tá aqui, então eu vou ter que dar a volta. Pra cá. Aqui. Carta do taverneiro à empregada. O alquimista estranho da aliança que alugou um quarto no andar superior pediu especificamente para não o limparmos durante sua estadia. Aquele velho tolo deve ter medo que queremos seus frascos ou algo do tipo. Então, deixe-o com a imundície dele. O cliente tem sempre razão.
To my help, and death to the others!
Ô, filho, você não tá batendo por quê, fia? Oxi! Ah não, tá, o que bate eu tô panguando. Tô achando que é o RT que bate.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ó, os caras só sabem da moeda, João. Livro de pesquisa alquímica. Ó, estas páginas estão cobertas de anotações à mão quase ilegíveis. Resultados de experimentos, observações de pacientes e símbolos incompreensíveis. Mas a complexibilidade de algumas receitas não deixa espaço para dúvidas. O autor foi um verdadeiro alquimista e certamente possuía muito conhecimento. Tá. Beleza. Tá, mapinha. Tá, eu vou voltar lá, né? Beleza. A gente vem pra cá. Vamos voltar no alquimista loucão aqui.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Bom, galera, voltei. Eu tive que dar uma saidinha aí. E eu nem sei o que aconteceu aqui. Eu tive que atender o telefone aqui em casa e eu tive que dar uma saidinha. Então, pelo visto a gente desmascarou, né? O alquimista aqui. Nossa, eu estou cansado. Jesus. Vamos lá. Próxima missão agora. Deixa eu ver. Tá, o charlatão ele foi pra taverna, né? Beleza. Então vamos pra lá agora. Cadê?
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Perguntar sobre.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Tá, peste Freire. A peste gris, né? Consequentemente, é a peste, né? A doença. Vamos ver aqui.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teofredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Tá, eu tô na taverna, mas... Não, ele tá aqui. Pô, ele tá por aqui. Tá, eu venho pra cá. Qual das duas portas? Não. Ué. Andar de cima. É porque ele alugou, né, um quarto no andar de cima. Ah, ele aqui.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Tá, perguntar sobre a carreira dele como professor, perguntar sobre poções que ele está fazendo. Sou sobre obsessão. Olha só o que ele tá vendendo. Ele deve estar vendendo um
Are you
água.
not
Esse
ashamed to
esse
have poisoned
miserável.
those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
Oh, you don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is An attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Aí eu vou ter que perguntar sobre os 3.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I was unfortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Tá, eu posso ajudá-lo a sair da cidade ou prender ele. Tá, vamos ajudar ele a sair da cidade.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Eu vou continuar escondido, né, o safado. Tá. Vá, alguma coisa pra cá. Não, vou pegar... Oxi! Chave do depósito. Tá, eu não tenho habilidade de gasma, né? Então eu vou ter que upar primeiro ali no nível 2 para ganhar um ponto de experiência para poder gastar. Aqui e abrir aquele baú. Tá, então... Vamos sair aqui.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
E agora, hein? Tá, eu posso propor um acordo. Intuição, falar sobre o efeito colateral horrível, mas aquele olho, acho que eu preciso de né? Nível 1, então não vai dar muita coisa, muita diferença. Ordenar que se dispersem. Tá, vamos propor um acordo.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing, like those you thought you were buying.
Why are you some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Ah, our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of
E
potions. This story's
forneça
gonna cost you a
poções.
fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Tá. Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha no mapa. Tá, essa aqui é uma mesa de criação. Negocie com multidão, fornece poções para os clientes, tá?
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Not quite yet.
Ah, não, tá.
Leave.
It's your last chance to prove that you're not. If not,
Não tem como conseguir esse cacete de poção, hein? Aí agora eu me lasquei. Não, aqui. Papapá, papapá. Deixa eu ver. Tá, eu ainda não tenho. Aqui é um personagem, né? Não é um alquimista. Tá, deixa eu continuar explorando aqui, galera. Deixa eu ver se eu acho. Aqui já é. Aqui já é outra missão, né? Tá, vamos voltar. Vamos tentar um jeito de... sair daqui sem ser notado. Vamos ver se dá.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
No, not yet. I've taken a long look at the situation. Better not to have any part of it.
Tá, também não dá. Tá, eu tenho essa bancadinha aqui, será? Eita. Tá. A mesa de criação. Criação, ciência, talentos, equipamentos, tá. Tá, eu não posso fazer nada ainda porque eu não tenho, né? Tá, preciso estar com nível 2. Dano na armadura vai subir, mas aqui vai cair, né? Vai diminuir. Dano físico vai para 84. Tá, aqui não tem como eu fazer nada. Tá. Levar tudo. Tá, agora... Deixa eu ver aqui como é que tá. É, tá osso. Aviso mal escrito. A família do ricaço que nos provocou. Estamos com ele e o mataremos se vocês não nos pagarem muito bem. Apareçam com uma bolsa cheia de dinheiro no beco no sul do velho distrito dos armazéns. Tá.
The merchant is there.
To my help! To my help!
Tá, me dá um martelo.
To my help! And to the others! Come and taste my saber! Come and taste my saber! Come and taste my saber!
Engraçado que os outros eles não vêm. Eles não vieram pra cima. Opa. Levar tudo dele, João. Deixar nada.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Tá, eu posso subornar, ameaçá-lo. A ameaça, uma sentença de prisão é 50% de ameaça. Tá, vamos ver o que que rola.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever's he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Tá, vamos tentar ameaçar.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. And I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Tá. Como que eu vou recuperar essas mercadorias? Tá, mas isso vai ficar pro próximo vídeo, galera. Então, valeu, falou e até o próximo vídeo.